All right, day two. I'm working with this 76 Datsun B210. We started a little bit late, but it's okay. Here she is. We have her running, but she's not running right. She's does with all these black stains. What is this? Oil? That's weird. Where'd that come from? Anyway, I put the carburetor back on the car. As you can see, this started her up, and yeah, she starts, but she's running rough. And I would want to know right now, what's with all this stains? What is that? Condensation is one. That oil stain, what the hell? Alright, so we have the carburetor on the car already. We started it, runs a little rough, but I guess I just need to just fine tune and adjust it, just so she could be up and running again. So we got that going. Let's see what else. Today I'm gonna go check all the spark plugs, since I didn't did that, you know, when I started the car. I said I was, but now I guess my father's playing with that car, with the Z. Sounds nice. First start of March. Nice. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? This is me and Gene. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I've been on hiatus for a while, missing in action, because we've been real busy with the winter, shoveling all the snow. And you know, my job, by the time I get home, it's already dark. But since we're getting summer early, because today is a beautiful day, and yeah, so I'm gonna show you real quick what I'm doing at the moment. You know, trying to beat the weather, you know, and take advantage of all the good weather, you know, the warm weather, so we don't waste time during the summer doing these little projects here, you know, updating, maintenance, you know, stuff like that. The stuff that takes you time, you know, to stop and think. So right now, since it's still kind of winter, I'm working on this little engine. It's been off and dismantled for a good year and a half. Had it running. It was rough. It also was missing the muffler. Still is. I'm gonna start it without the muffler. Have a video before it that it shows how it started. Started rough. It started popping and a whole bunch of, you know, issues. You know, but I fixed most of it. Let's see what I can say. Let's see. I took apart most of the block, you know, everything that's hanging on it. Put new gaskets, brand new valve cover with gasket, so there's no leaks. Made a brand new copper line, so it's not a large rubber piece hanging there. Probably keeps the gas in the system more better than the rubber. So it stays like that. Clean the intake, clean the exhaust, clean all the ports from the intake and exhaust side and from the head side, because it was very what do you call it, charcoal, you know, soot, or the richness of the gas that didn't burn. so it coated everything in like a black tar. So I cleaned most of that. That's all clean. All that's clean. I cleaned up everything as best I can. Make sure not to break anything. We're gonna also be putting a new cable because the old cable is frailing and it's interfering with the acceleration, I believe. So as you can see, it's a little damaged, so we're gonna put a new one. We should have the box somewhere around here. It's this one for a regular Datsun. This is it. I'm already 3 minutes in here. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to recheck everything. I'm going to recheck the timing, you know, make sure that the timing's exactly where it should be. Top dead center, pointing at the right rotor, the compression stroke, I believe, and the harmonic balancer. It has to be between 10 and 5, so it's has to be 7.5 before top dead center. What else? Water pump's pretty good, not overheating. Alternator was brand new. It just got you know, weathered, or the aluminum got cloudy. So I gave it a quick cleanup. So it looks decent. If not, I could always buy a new one. But right now this one works, so we're okay. Took the distributor out, inspected everything. Everything seems fine. It's an electronic matchbox distributor. It's okay. Coil is old, but it still functions. I wanted to put it somewhere else, but just to save time, we're just gonna leave it right there for now. I am gonna customize these spark plug wires to make them look more shorter and neater, but I don't have the connectors yet, so I gotta figure out what I want to do with these. Let's see, these style connectors. Do I want the same ones, or do I want the 90-degree angle ones? Which I think the 90-degree angles will be much more better since it's closer to the block and it's a short distance. So I think I might go with that, but we'll see. What else? New fuel filter. Change the rubbers, they were dry. And yeah, we're gonna check the oil, the gas, the transmission fluid, check the timing, and I think we should be good. We have the spark plugs gap, I believe, at 35, I think. That's factory. I know the electronic, they said that you're supposed to gap them a little more, 45. So I left them at 35 for now. Was also checking some of this wiring. Yes, I'm not going to go too deep into this because all this is going to be taken out anyway in the future. And I'm going to be redoing the whole wiring on this car too, just not now. So that's it. That's it on that one. We've also been also planning on doing something with that car. Since last summer we couldn't put the engine. And we got this car. Still got to work with this. So when I'm done with that, I guess I have to jump into this. You know, I have been sleeping on this for a while, but you know, for different reasons. But I guess it's her time, I guess. So I'll be working on her pretty soon, very soon. You know, so I won't be touching any other the other Datsuns. I'm just be touching my car, my high school car. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting the what the hell? Gonna be putting the shifter on there. Because everything is all like a process. You know, I could have just stuck the engine in there, but I believe you have to do it in order. Because I think the shifter has to be installed first with the cable. Make sure the cable is connected to the transmission. Then lift the transmission all the way up. Attach it all solid to the floor, the tunnel. Make sure everything's all tight. Make sure the shifter is all attached. Then we could put the engine. But before we put the engine, we have to put the headers, because the headers hug around my what the hell is this? My pimpman arm, or what the hell is this thing? I'm not good with the terminology right now. I'm a little tired. But the headers hugged around here, basically. So I will have to put one of the headers in here first, because it snakes right in here, somewhere in here. I will have to disconnect this again, and yeah, and that's about it. And just put the header, and then I just go put the entire engine with the other header attached to the engine, and it slides right in. All right, we did not did that 2 years ago because we had an oil pan that didn't match the K-frame of this car, because they bought a performance oil pan. I don't know the name. I'm gonna mispronounce it, so I'm not gonna say it. So I'll probably post it in a video or a picture here somewhere. So yeah, so we couldn't put it in. So now we got the factory style oil pan, and we're gonna install the engine in there without no issue. Hopefully no issue. So that's it for this one. We're gonna be working on this pretty soon, so I'm gonna be spending some money on this. Definitely. Back here, we're gonna be inspecting everything, and we should be good to go. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna show you all the boring details. This is mostly of my own personal records, and to keep a record online and what we do every day, try to do every day. You know, we're always playing with cars. We don't have a, you know, we don't have a schedule. All right, I guess I'll see you guys later. I'll edit these videos. It's working, still working on it, finding every little thing. You know, already this what the hell, I disconnected the water outlet. I inspected it. I put a new sealant, a new gaskets, and I painted it, and I installed it, so everything should be clean. I checked all the exhaust ports, intake ports, cleaned all that out. Cleaned the thermostat. Still gotta go and check that out from the inside, from over here, somewhere over there. I gotta find the cover for this. I gotta see if that carburetor is, you know, pumping smoothly, since it was a little bit rough. So I gotta oil a little bit. Distributor was taken out. It was inspected and cleaned. I put it back in. I greased it, and she should be good. New filter, new hose lines from here to here. Gotta get new hose lines from here, but I want to do like a metal line following here, so it doesn't have too much rubber. Could have made a metal line here, but we're just crunching for time here. So you can see that the intake's pretty clean. I cleaned that out, pretty nice. The exhaust is clean. The valve cover, we had one already cleaned out from last year, so we put this one on, save us time. Alternator's cleaned out, so I just gotta make sure it charges. The original starter is there, the big one, still works. Coil, I gotta check that out, but I believe it works too. Just gotta clean out the terminals and the connectors, and I think we should be good to go. I think, because there's not much to do here besides tune it up and adjust it and turn it on. So, oh, and I also gotta see how I can get that choke open over here, which it's closed at the moment, and I don't think it needs to choke. I don't know if you can see. No, I can't. There's a choke, an original factory choke from the manifold, which is this one right here. This should be really open, so it opens up 2 and 3 ports, and it goes right through the exhaust. But I don't think this opens up when it's so warming, because I think it's supposed to be like a sensor or some type of connection, which I can't see at the moment. Let me see if I get closer. Working with 2 hands here. Okay, so right here, this is your, probably I have to put like something here to hold it open, and see how she reacts when she's warming up and when she's you know, heated. So I'm gonna have to leave that open somehow. But yeah, we so far so good. We're almost done. You know, just making sure of everything, checking everything out. It's raining, definitely, it's raining. It's definitely raining. And then my dad's working over there. You can see over there, he's working on the exhaust. Not gonna bother him.
Hello.
Hello. Not gonna bother him. He's working on this baby, which I have to be working here too. Soon. Definitely soon. Gotta continue with your wires.
Yes, sir, G.
You know, which I don't have too much. Just gonna connect.
Not really.
Gotta connect the inside. Make sure all the dash components is cleaned out and ready to install. And then I'll just work back here, out here again. Make sure that the alternator is connected correct.
Right.
The fuel system. I have to make sure the wires are connected, everything's functioning and opening. And yeah, we'll go step by step.
Little by little, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. My father's underneath there working on the exhaust. Working
Coming up little by little.
Yes, definitely. You know, it's pretty good. You know, takes time. You know, we would have been done if it would have been all year summer.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But we've been sitting in the house for too long.
Yeah,
so.
getting fat.
Yeah, getting fat. You can say that again. So right now we're just trying to appreciate the weather since it's only 60, but now it's dropped to 40 with rain. So
again.
Yep, yet again. Yeah. So back to watching movies, playing games, and getting bored.
There you go.
And fat.
And going fat, man.
But so far we're pretty good. So that's about it for now. You know, let's see what I can do with all these videos. And I haven't even posted it in a long time, so. All right, folks, this is the garage. This is our pad. That's number 1. That's number 2. And you got number 3 down there. And not counting you know, garages number 4 through 6. All right, guys. I'll see you later. I'll give you this nice thumbnail of a white Datsun wagon, all from far away.
And to the next one.
Yep, until the next one. Looks like a damn Norman Rockwell painting.
Yeah, right?
Just standing far, looking at the garage as it light up. Or it looks like miniature living rooms.
Wow.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.